Hi, my name is Jordan.
And my name is Hannah.
Welcome to the Weekly News. Today is Wednesday, May 25th.
And this is episode 35 of the Weekly News.
Here are a few quick announcements before we get into our first news segment.
Memorial Day is May 30th, so that means there's no school on May 30th.
Also, Lee Awards Night is Tuesday, May 31st from 6 to 8 p.m.
And on June 1st, there are band and choir concerts at Reynolds High School.
And now, for our first segment.
Hello, my name is Giovanni. I'm here with
Forrestal.
Mr. Riedel.
Mrs. Drummond.
Miss Shelley.
Dan Morgan.
L.
Actually had many family members that have served in the military. Most of them have been in the Canadian military, but I currently have a brother who serves in the National Guard and is stationed in Poland.
Yes, a lot of my aunts and uncles are military members, and my dad served in the military before I was born.
Yes, my husband.
Yes, I have a great-grandfather who served in both World War I and World War II.
I've had past members. I had an uncle who served in Vietnam and some older uncles who served during World War II. And I was in the Air Force, but it wasn't during wartime.
My older family members who are no longer in the military were in the Air Force. My brother is a medic with the National Guard.
My dad served in the Navy, the U.S. Navy.
The Marines.
And he was in the infantry.
One uncle who was in Vietnam served in Vietnam. He was with the Army. He was a helicopter repairman. And then I had two uncles who were in the Navy, and they served in World War II.
Well, I probably don't do a very good job of honoring my brother. He would love it if I would send him a bunch of the stuff that he misses, mostly candy. But we spend a lot of time together when he is home, and we love to go camping. And he's a great cook, so he always makes steaks, and I always tell him how delicious his steaks are, and I feel like that's a good way to honor my brother.
I give him a big hug when I see him, and I just tell him I appreciate him all the time.
How I honor him is by being kind and thoughtful and kind of going out of my way when I encounter older men, like grandpa-like men. Especially if I can see that they were part of the military. So just by spreading kindness to other older men who are probably somebody else's grandfather.
During that time, it's always a good time to reflect on the people who've served and actually gave their lives during Memorial Day.
Do you have any members of your family that served or that have served in the military?
I do not have any family members who currently serve. However, my family has a long history with the military going back to 1776, where my ancestor Abner Hosmer was the first person to be killed in the American Revolution. And that was because he was a blacksmith's apprentice, and so he was one of only a few guys who had a bayonet at the end of his gun. So they put him way in the front of the line, and then he got hit right in the face early on. And you can see his bloody headband in the Museum of Lexington and Concord in Massachusetts to this day.
What branch did they serve in?
I think he would have been considered infantry, although that was before the U.S. really had branches in the government or in the military. So he was sort of at the front, I guess, would be his branch.
Okay. And how do you honor him?
Just by telling that story to as many people as I can. I think it's kind of a silly and sad story. You know, it tells us a lot about how random and chaotic war can be, and just by trying to pass that along and keep that message alive.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Next up, we have new segment, Why is this book so sticky?
Today we have Miss Weber here.
I'm here with Daisy today.
And today she's going to tell us why is the book so sticky.
Well, Daisy, it's spring. We've had lots of rain. There's been lots of slugs and snails hanging around. So I was home one day on my porch reading Dogman, Lord of the Fleas, and this really friendly slug came up to me and he said, "Weber, I love Dogman. Is there any way you would let me borrow that book?" And I said, Yeah, I guess that's okay. You gotta be really careful with it. And he said, oh yeah, I will definitely be really careful with that book. And then he brought it back to me, and he had the slug juice all over it. So that is the last time I will loan a slug a book.
Very irresponsible slug.
Thank you for joining us today on Why Is This Book So Sticky?
Wow, what a sticky book.
Yeah, so sticky. Now, on to Not Too Late to Order Yearbooks.
Hey man, what's wrong?
I couldn't buy a yearbook.
Don't worry about it. I have some ways you can still get your yearbook after the deadline, but here's the thing. They might come later in the summer. You still want to hear about them?
Sure.
Okay. Option 1. You can go to Mr. Riedel's classroom, 609, and give him $10, and he will order you a yearbook. Option 2. You can go to hbleehawks.com, order yourself a yearbook, and they'll still be $10. So don't worry about it. There's no price change. You'll be all good. And your final option is if you don't have any money to buy yourself a yearbook, talk to Mr. Riedel or Mrs. Forrestel, and they'll work on getting you one.
That's sad. Imagine not getting a yearbook.
Oh my god, couldn't be me. And now on to our next segment, Fit Check.
So the shoes I got today are the Dreamers from Puma. One of my favorite rappers, J. Cole, signed with Puma. So on the back, you can see if you zoom in that little Dreamer sign. And J. Cole partnered with Puma because he likes to be outside of the box. So he didn't sign with like Nike or one of the big brands. He signed with Puma to do his own thing like he usually does. And he set up a scholarship fund through his Dreamer vision. So he has scholarships going out to kids all over the country. And I don't have a lot of Pumas. I really like old school Pumas. So the new ones I bought, and these ones I bought just because J. Cole is my guy, and I really like the vision. And Mike thinks my fit is trash, but I think it's pretty fresh. And I got the Gundam shirt if you want to get it, because I like Gundam, and I like anime in general. If y'all don't know what Gundam is, go watch it.
Dang, I also get my clothes from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, y'all did a great job on those. Per work it, bruh. Hee hee ha.
Next segment is commercial.
Now introducing the self-standing pants. I'll show you a demonstration. As you can see, I am fully asleep. And also, the pants are making me walk. Which is nothing to me. But now, this is great. Here's my best customer. Have a good day. And also, Johnny Cage approved this item. Only 1 Bitcoin only. Have fun.
Wow, that's a great commercial. Really useful.
Kind of like how I'm useful. Now on to Spotlight/Highlight.
Hi, so what's your name and what instrument do you play in orchestra?
And my name is Ethan and I play violin.
And how was it like having Mr. Huy as your sub?
He was actually a great sub for orchestra.
Thank you. Hi, so what's your name and what instrument do you play in orchestra?
My name is Kenya and I play the cello.
And how was it like having Miss Coleman or Mr. Huy as your sub?
It was nice having Miss Coleman as a sub because she helped a lot with the work.
Thank you. Hi, so what's your name and what instrument did you play in orchestra?
I'm Andy and I play the viola.
And how was it like having Mr. Huy and Miss Coleman as your sub?
I think they were good. I just prefer Mr. Huy more.
Thank you. So now we have Mr. Huy, who was one of the orchestra subs. What was it like subbing for orchestra?
Subbing for orchestra was really fun. When I was in middle school, I used to be in orchestra. So it was really fun for me to go back there and like see how students are doing. And if you're wondering how they're doing, I think they need to practice a bit more.
Thank you, Mr. Huy. So now we have Ms. Coleman, the other substitute for orchestra, and how was it like for teaching for 3 months?
It was really interesting because I haven't played an instrument since I was in middle school band, and I've never played a string instrument, so it was pretty interesting.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ms. Choi and I am the orchestra teacher here. I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Huy and Ms. Coleman for covering my class while I was gone. I had a family issue and I had to be gone for a while, and I was so grateful to have Mr. Huy and Ms. Coleman covering my class for many, many weeks. Kids were very happy to have you. They were so grateful to have you instead of me. Anyways, orchestra students have learned a lot from you. They were happy to have you, and they wanted to make a short video of saying thank you to you all. Here we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Ms. Huy and Ms. Coleman.
1, 2, 3, go. Go.
Thank you, Mr. Huy and Ms. Coleman.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Ms. Huy and Ms. Coleman.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Huy and Ms. Coleman.
Thank you. That was very interesting.
Totally. Now on to Hawk Squawk shoutouts.
Giselle, and I'm here with
Natina.
Zakia. Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
All to the Islanders and Mayvin and Hartina for being there for me the most.
I want to give a shout out to Amaya and Jenny because they were always there for me and they're hilarious.
Hi, my name is Giselle, and I'm here with
Logan.
And who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
Tyrell, because he's my friend.
Cool. Hi, my name is Giselle, and I'm here with
Sequoia.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
My friend Cliff and Angel because they're my best friends and they're really nice to me.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to Rahima, Giselle, and Ayat for walking all the way down here to get a shout out.
Hi, I'm Giselle, and I'm here with
Zobi.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
Mr. Shopfloor, because he's a great teacher and he's really chill.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Giselle, and I'm here with
Hakeem.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
I would like to give a shout out to everybody on my football team, Eastside Tigers. Go check them out. I would also like to give a shout out to everybody in SEI. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Giselle, and I'm here with
Joey.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
I'd like to give a shout out to 6th grade Jordan because she's been working on this really great short story. It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
First of all, Mr. Kendall, what's up, everybody? I want to give a shout out to all the teachers that's been holding it down. I know it's like, maybe 20-some days of school left. So, man, keep grinding. I know it's been rough and tough, but I salute you guys. Good job.
Hi, I'm Giselle, and I'm here with
Javier.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
I want to give a shout out to Jesus and AJ because they're always there when I need them.
Cool. I'm Giselle, and I'm here with
Triana.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
I'd like to give a shout out to Natalie because she's always hanging out with me when nobody else is.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Giselle, and I'm here with
Ayeli.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
I would like to give a shout out to Miss Sanchez because I think she's doing very good a job. Also, Miss Zobi, she's our new hall monitor. They're doing great, guys.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Giselle, and I'm here with
Jordan.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
Miss Alyssa, because she helped me through this year.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Giselle, and I'm here with
Terrell.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
Our moms, and because they birthed us. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here.
Giselle, and I'm here with
Elliot,
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
my football team, and Admire Williams. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the game. And Asia too.
Oh. Hi, I'm Giselle, and I'm here with
Ace.
Who would you like to give a shout out to and why?
I want to give a shout out to all staff members because they set us right.
Okay, thank you.
Dang, wish I could be shouted out by Discord kittens.
Same, but I got no maidens.
Next up is the raffle winners.
Can I get some prizes because I'm cool too?
Yeah, she is. Anyway, good job to all the winners.
Bye, I guess. Thanks
for watching the weekly news, I guess.
So here we have Mr. Huy, and he would like to say some things. Because then they'll understand. Oh my god.
I thought you were supposed to say.
Who was subbing for our orchestra?
What was that cow sound? Alright.
So yeah.